Blake Lively made a massive mistake when she attempted to take over the role as costume designer for Lily Bloom for It Ends With Us. Aside from the wardrobe just completely being wrong for the character, she forgot to build the character arc for Lily Bloom. What do I mean by character arc? The character arc is when you establish the character's emotions through different phases of their life. So Lily Bloom has 3 distinct phases: before Ryle, during Ryle, when the DV is occurring, after Ryle. But Lily's wardrobe was the same note throughout the film with no ups and downs and emotions, which is why the viewers never connected. So I'm going to show you what I would have done to establish the character arc. I'm also going to explain the importance of using color theory to tell a story through wardrobe and how these red boots are a no-no for this film. Let's start with pre-Ryle. Instead of things like this and this, I'll never forgive Blake for this. This would be Act 1 for Lily. Pre-Ryle, Lily's emotions are she's young, she's optimistic, she just opened her flower shop, the whole world is ahead of her, she is so excited for life. This is the perfect look to convey that message because of the colors as well, the way it plays with the pinks and the burnt orange. And when we look at the color wheel, pink represents femininity, compassion, tenderness, and orange represents warmth, all of the emotions that play into Lily's character pre-Ryle. Act 2 is where things escalate for Lily. She is now in a marriage experiencing DV from her husband, and she's also trying to overcompensate for the fact that she is in love with another man, Atlas. Lily is desperate to show Ryle that he is the only man for her, and she is not thinking about Atlas when she is. So I would lean into sexy for Act 2. Maybe this is where they had the conversations about the beanies being sexy. Now let's discuss Act 3, which represents freedom, a new lease on life. She's made it through the trauma. This is what Blake wore to represent that for Act 3. I want you to pay close attention to the red boots because we're going to discuss what that represents on the color wheel. You guys see what red represents, right? Passion, danger, urgency. There should be no passion, danger, or urgency at this point because you've made it through the trauma. Lily should have been wearing colors like green and yellow. Green represents nature and growth, where yellow represents happiness and positivity. Another thing I want you to keep in mind for character arc is that now that we're on the other side of the traumatic marriage, Lily's wardrobe is going to change a little bit. She's older, she's wiser. She's not exactly dressing like the young, quirky girl she was when she first opened her flower shop. So I would do something like this to convey that energy. This is the perfect cardigan for Lily. It's so cute, it's still quirky, but it feels different from the other looks. And for a yellow option, this right here. She's strong, she's confident, she's happy, she's found a new life. I love the subtle mix of patterns between the boots and the bag. And here's a side-by-side. Same concept, booties, jacket, jeans, but one is executed by a costume designer and one is executed by Blake.